When you look at any of the oldest cities in the world, it's safe to say that almost every street has a story. Some tales are, of course, of an unsavory nature, of a violent past that perhaps some would rather forget. But the old saying goes that those who do not learn from the past are doomed to repeat it. 53-year-old Michael Moy grew up in Manhattan's Chinatown. As a teenager, he joined one of the notorious youth gangs that controlled the territory. Eventually, Moy left the life of crime and became a police officer. Now, during his retirement, he seeks to bring stories from that era to light. He has started a YouTube channel called Chinatown Gang Stories. There, he interviews his contacts, both from his time as a cop and as a criminal, to tell the world about what really used to happen in New York's Chinatown during the 1970s, 80s and 90s. Back in 1973, the New York Times had reported that there were about 6 teenage gangs made up of over 200 people. Moy's stories show how marginalization, racism and bullying drove many to a life of crime. How many Chinese American children joined older teens because they were looking for a place to belong. Moy himself was one of them, having joined a gang at the age of 16. His interviewees are usually former gang members, people who've left that life behind. They are open to talking about their past because either they have already paid for their crimes or the statute of limitations has run out on them. Moy's goal is to document authentic details from a bygone era about old gangs joining rituals, the operations gangs conducted and the motivation behind what they did. There isn't a glorification or dramatization of events like you find in the movies. It's about keeping a record for future generations, both a memoir and a warning.